from experience, I noticed that it's harder to submit to a passive man. For a woman, it's easier to submit to a dominant man. It just come naturally. You don't have to force it. You don't have to think about it. You just gonna automatically, like, it's kind of like not say a father figure, but if you had that in the household, most of y'all respected your fathers. I mean, some of y'all, I don't know. I didn't have a father figure, my biological father in the house, so I don't know what it's like to really be disciplined by a man. Or not even discipline. Not saying whoop, or just being talked to, or chastised by a masculine figure. So there are a lot of women, brown women, my race of women. I don't speak for myself honestly, but came up very masculine. Because most of them have masculine figures in our life that set the tone. So we knew our position. And it's a sensitive topic. Everybody have their own view of things. But I feel like that could be why some of us are very like in that energy. Oh, yeah, hot. But I don't know where I was going with it. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, submitting comes naturally to some women depending on the upbringing. Some has to learn through life. And I feel like a lot of them have to learn through life through prayer, through relationship with the Most High God, to learn how to submit. Because you cannot submit to God, you will not be able to submit to a man. Because it's like giving somebody control of your life, like giving the Most High God room in your life to work his magic, you know what I'm saying? Or work its magic. Because God can be a man or a woman, Gaia, Mother Gaia. But, Father, but at the end of the day, a woman that cannot submit to a man is a woman that has not submitted to God. Okay, so before a woman can submit to a man, she got to be able to submit to God. That's why I keep saying a praying woman. Because I know a woman that is not submitted to the Most High God, do not carry God within her. She's not a goddess, don't carry God in her. She's not going to be able to submit to a man because she have not yet to submit to God. That's the first energy she needs to submit to. And if you a man that carry God within you, she will recognize that and submit to you. But if the reflection is not there, that could be why a woman's not submitting to you as well. You are not a reflection of God. And that could be why a praying woman have not submitted to you, or could be like, not giving you off the energy that you respectfully supposed to have as a man. Like I said, and some women were brought up without father figures. So they don't know what it's like to submit to a man because it was not raised by one. And they have to learn on down the line to learn how to build a connection with the Most High God and submit to God. Okay? And that will give her comfort knowing she's in the hands of a God to submit to the man that God has placed in her life. But that come with prayer. Okay? That come with fasting. That come with change of a lifestyle, change of a mentality, change of a perspective. And half of it don't happen overnight. Especially we've been conditioned for so many years to think one way or to not respect each other. And that what goes on in the brown community. I can't speak for other communities or other people or other races. But I can speak for myself and what I've seen growing up from. Okay? So, yeah. So that's what I got. Yeah, so it has something to do with raising. Like you said, like one dude in my comment said, like, well, she's wired like that from birth. Now I'm saying it's because maybe she didn't have a figure in her life. And that do cause them to be more dominant if they have to control. I'm not controlling. I will lose control. And I can relate, so I understand. But once I start submitting to God, as I said before, I can now let myself submit to a man. But I had to submit to God. Like, we can all pray to God, believe in God, but have you really submitted to God? Have you turned over your relationships to God? Like, you did in a situation, like, no, I'm like, give it to God and let God, that's how you submit. Because at that point, you stop trying to control. You stop trying to run. You just submit to God. Like, I'm not going to control it. I'm not going to control this man. I'm not going to control the situation. I'm going to submit to God and let God, the Most High God, do what it has to do. God will chastise you and give you guidance about a connection. Now it's up to you to listen. Like I said, once you submit to God, God will not give you confusion. God will give you peace. The only lower energies and lower entities come to steal your peace, to cause confusion. So you get confused, you need to go you need to have a woman that know how to submit to God, a woman that a praying woman is very important. Vice versa, man, you gotta be connected to source as well. It's not one sided, but the woman is most of the time the woman is the one that do the most praying, because we have a different connection with source. Okay, but like I said, a woman is the prize. A dumb woman is not a bad woman, but she's a woman that have not submitted to God. Then she like hell on wheels, a damn self. She's not a woman that submitted to God. She gonna run over you and everybody else. So definitely gonna run over a pastor man. Whew. Maybe he gonna almost probably like these women, these black women, these brown women. But not saying she submitted to God, because you don't see no woman that submitted to God acting like that. I'm just being one.